Hi, my name is Nika and this is my presentation for Info432, the second assignment. I decided to design a topic map or anthology for the AFC website because I'm a huge soccer fan and I wanted to work on something that's related to sports or particularly soccer. The AFC is the governing body of Asian soccer. The purpose of this anthology is for information architects and database designers to improve the database design behind this website. So the main users of this anthology are information architects and database designers. Also, the scope of this anthology is the relationship between people, so like players and coaches and referees and other people, to like tournaments and other events like award shows and Congress meetings and congressional meetings. So yeah, and let me show you. So like for example, like they have these events like AFC awards and like the Congress, like the different tournaments for different like categories and all these. Let me show you my design. So this is my design, and as you can see in the by the legend, as well as by the legend, the squares are like topics. So I have these topics, so like match, event, congress, award, team, tournament, place, date, and person. And these are the roles that are associated with the topics. So like date has two, so like start date and end date. Place has like a match place. It's like where the match was held, and like where the drawing was held, so like the draw place. So we have like two different categories of awards, so like the team award, so like an award that's given to a team, and like rather than like a person award. So for like the teams, you have like a club and national team, the same with tournaments. Person was the one that actually confused me the most. Like it had like so many roles. I just decided to focus on a few. It's just a referee and assistant referee and just people that are associated with like the team, so like the player and the coach. These ovals are like are illustrating the occurrences. So like match has like review with duration, summary. Congress has like just a summary and duration, and the other ones like tournament has like a summary, review, and a duration, and so on. Let's actually go to that website now, and let me show you like some instances. So for example, like for a person, so you can choose any of these people. So I just choose like John Smith. So like that's his name, and this is like if he's ever like attended any congressional like meetings. So you can choose like AFC Congress, start date, like an end date. I know like these actually don't mix it like the same day. Like better like where he's from, so you can just say Australia. And if he's like won any awards or like any national, like if he was ever part of a national team or a club, you can actually indicate all that here. So like for the date, like the day that he would receive the award, so like could be 1999, and the award was like the coach of the year, for example, the national team. You can choose any of them, select the date that he was part of the national team, and you can just say Australian national team. And for like the clubs, like you can choose these dates, like Song, for example, and like the date of birth. Oh, like this actually doesn't make sense, but like for like you get the idea and what like matches he was involved with. And this summary is like for all the other information that's not like that is not being categorized. That's how you can like you can add that information here. So for example, you can click on like a team, so in this case just Australian national team, and this is not mandatory, so you can actually remove that club detail one, but like the tournament that the Australian national team attended, so like for example AFC Asian Cup, where he was when it was founded, so like April 11th, 1987, for example. And you can just add people who are part of the national team. So like you can choose a different date and a different name, and keep going. And if they ever won like an award, so like in 2001 they could have won the national team of the year, and this summary is just for any extra information. So, or you can just click on like an award, so like AFC National Team of the Year, for example. So you get to here, and this is where you can enter some background information about the award, so like what it was about, like, and then this is actually, you can remove it because it's not related, but like the person, this is actually optional, so you can remove it, like if any national team has won the award, so like you can say national team in 2001, well the same day, but like you get the idea. So like on national team in say 2009. So let me show you the other ones. So like for a tournament, let's go to a tournament. So like AFC Asian Cup. Okay, so this is just a name, like the national teams that were involved. So like you can add more. So like the start date, which is, seems like you see 2001, like, well, 2004. You can choose any of these ones, and where it was held, like South Korea in this case. And any teams like that were involved, so like your national team, and then you can add Japan. And this is not a club tournament, so you can actually remove that. And then this is for adding like any like external, like extra information, like a review. You could even actually enter stuff. You can add more reviews, and then the duration is like 30 days. It's just a string, so you can say 30 days, and like 5 hours or something similar. So that's how like the tournament works. And like for example the place, so you can go like to a country, so like in this case Japan, and this is like you get like a famous person from Japan, so like in this case it was Shinakata. And then the national team, like when it was like ever like a national team tournament there in 2001, and what it was like Asian Cup, like the end date, and any matches that were held, say Australia versus South Korea, and when it was held, any drawing, if there was like a club tournament, you can add all the information there. And this is like for extra summary, and you get this like 0 or more, so like you can add more as you go. Yep, and this is my design. I hope you liked it.